Hello, Eternum, and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news. And this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the Marauders of Gorilla Town march into the fort of the Western Monarch's Bluff. KOTT News were on the scene immediately after the fight and spoke with the company representative about the outcome. Congratulations on your victory, man. You got into the fort with about 15 minutes to spare and two big pushes to finally get it done with 5 minutes left. How do you feel about it?
John, I'm gonna be real with you. It was kind of rough here at the very beginning. There's a few of us who are like mental booming from a few East wars and some other wars that we were in. But hey, we got out there. We started realizing how like us just going into the ground is not really helping, and then we decided to just suck it up, and then we started pushing in. We got kills around the points, and then we started capping, and then once we did those two initial pushes into the fort, I saw their weak sides, and then I was able to get us to get through.
After the first initial push in there, you had to come out and regroup, and then it looked like there was a rear breach, but it's possible that you just got into the ramparts. Did you send a squad around to the back?
I did. I had two groups get sent to the back gates there for me. Once they started seeing that the gates were going down, I started seeing one of them start getting repaired, and that was just when I called for a full initial push. And I believe that push was actually a chalked push, and then I was able to respawn a lot of our guys back into their normal points, and we were able to get in for free. So, I mean, hey, it's pretty hard here as a shot caller to be able to pay attention to the entire map and try to see exactly what's going on, but we figured it out. We got into the fort, we created some space, and then we won the point. So,
yeah, indeed you did. I see Keiko. Hi, Keiko. Thanks for joining us here today. Any standout performers out there tonight?
Hello. I was standout performer, and also Jordan.
And Blind, and Voltaire.
And Soraka and One Bob, my best friend.
You know what? The entire army.
We fought like demons, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, before I wrap it up, is there anything that you might like to say to the citizens?
Quotation of the day, bark, bark, bark.
While in Pride Win, KOTT News got a reaction from a citizen on the streets. Oh, the man on the street perspective, though. Did you watch it?
I did watch it.
Tell me, what did you think? As an observer of the fight, what did you think?
I think it was exciting. I can't wait to get into a war because it looked really, really fun.
Well, I can't wait to see you guys get into a war. I've seen you guys run around the island, so when you get your squad up there and ready to go, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, John, we've been growing and working soon. Hopefully we'll be up there soon. But yeah, I think it was a great victory for Gorilla Town. It was a little stumbly at first, but it was a pretty good fight.
Earlier in Brimstone, KOTT News spoke with Outcast leaders about their duel in the desert. Congratulations on your victory here in Brimstone Sands. They were able to take the outer objectives, Alpha and Charlie, but you held on to Bravo for the entire duration. Would you care to take us through the outcome?
Yeah, we just, we actually were short when we first initiated this war. We were short like 10 players, so we actually thought that the best strat would just to give up our outside points and just hold B, and that's what we did. So we just turned into a bunch of Farmer Johns and just farm out.
Oh my goodness. Well, that being the case, you must have had a few people that really stood out to only be able to hold with 40. Anybody out there you want to give a shout out to tonight?
Yeah, I would have to shout out probably Brusty, Panda Uchiha, and that's about it. Mostly Panda, but that guy's been on the loose. He's kind of a weirdo. He's been coming in our company and stealing our money and then leaving, so I don't know really what that guy's doing.
With this victory, you are able to hold on to the northwest territories of the island. I see nobody's really pressuring you after this, but there is a little pressure down in First Light. Is that you, if you're willing to say?
Can't give out all our secrets, John, but I guarantee you we're not done. There's too much purple on this map, and we don't like grapes. We're here to smash.
Returning to our ongoing coverage of the Season 1 bingo track, last night's card was a capital H plus a little bit. Turning to the weather for today, and once more, the sun will rise, the sun will cruise across the sky, and the sun will set. Then look out after nightfall as a northern cold front will descend from the mountains, giving rise to a 30% chance of corruption invasion forces. 2 more submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. Tonight, The Covenant PVXers of Tropical House attack the Marauders of Stamount Z for control of the rain-drenched mountain region of Morningdale. Returning to their holy land abutting the northern Death Wall, the Covenant set up their assault camp and prepared to reclaim their familiar regional territory. Stamount Z forces stand ready to defend the land they've been ransacking the last week, knowing that the foes that are coming will give them a battle that will test their mettle. Meanwhile, the Marauders of Iron Reavers assault the Syndicate members of Commit for the master fishing region of Reekwater. The former Great House of Iron Reavers return to reclaim a spot at the Table of 13, hand-selecting 50 of their greatest 100 warriors to represent their company in closed combat. Commit regroup after a tough fight against a tough opponent last night. Shake off the fatigue of fighting on back-to-back nights to refocus on tightening up their formation plans. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.